Gorgeous Angelo Corollo, front row. Gorgeous would like to see win number 2. Corollo would like to see win number 1. Lights out. Try it one more time. Pick up the pace through the corner. We got a green. Look out. We get a red. Let's get the cars slowed before we get the help on the track. Angelo's trying to get out. They said he's okay. Thank you, race fans. Back of the pack, the number 33, all back by his Losum out of Stockton. That's David Johnson. Inside, just ahead, number 30, your current point leader out of Ripon, Brandon Carey. We move up to the number 0 out of Stockton, Michael Brooks Jr. Moving forward to the 93 Hills out of Manteca, James Carpenter. Up to number 3 out of the big city of Oakley, Travis Chadwick. Looks like the front row occupied by the number 92 main event winner this year out of Stockton, Kathy Blackwell. We got a green. Michael Brooks comes around to claim lap number 1. They tie up a little bit towards the back. Everybody's free. Everybody falls in the line. Brooks, Blackwell, and Carey, your top 3. Michael Brooks having it his own way. Looks like it's his to win, his to lose. Kathy Blackwell not gaining any ground on him whatsoever. And the distance between her and Carey in third staying basically the same. Lap traffic, no problem. Brooks slides under easily. And Blackwell looks to the outside, swings to the inside. She had to tap on the brake a little bit. White flag, final lap. And Kathy moves by the lap traffic. And your winner for the 10th time in the 97 season for a heat race, the 0, Michael Brooks Jr. Second place falls to the 92 of Kathy Blackwell, third to the 30 of Brandon Carey, and the final point position to the number 33, David Johnson. Catch our second box caught heat on the fly as it comes out. There's the 45 out of Acampo, Jeff Sullivan, the 83 out of Oakley, Kellen Chadwick, the 41 out of Riverbank, Chris Green, the 17 out of Martinez, Nick DiCarlo. Oh, I got a brand new one out here. Somebody snuck one in on me, number 7. I need to get some information on that. Anybody knows who the number 7 is, where it's from? Sure would like to know up here. We got the 73 also out there out of Martinez, Darrell King. And we may never get it right. We will be here November 12th, starting this event, I guarantee you. Look out, here they come. a limp green, but it was a green. Oh, we get them all tangled up in the corner. That'll probably bring out a restart. Should, does, there it is. And he waves the restart with a little more ambition than he stuck the green out. Looked like the 73 of King, the 45 of Sullivan, a couple of them tied up over there. Come around one more time. We got a green this time. They're all over the place. Kellen Chadwick leads lap number 1. Nick DiCarlo closed the ground there in the 45 of Sullivan. And Chadwick looking to the traffic, gets by on the inside, gets up on the berm a little bit, but he's able to hold it steady. Going to be 3 wide here pretty quick. Someone's got to give. 17 of DiCarlo gets up there, takes over that second slot. Puts the 45 of Sullivan back to third. Sullivan charges back. Kellen Chadwick on his own. Is to win, is to lose. Nick DiCarlo in the second slot, improving week after week after week. Doesn't look like he's able to close the distance between him and Chadwick at this point. White flag, final trip around the inside circuit. And picking up his 10th heat win of the year, the number 83 out of Oakley, Kellen Chadwick. Second to the 17 of Nick DiCarlo, third to the 45 of Jeff Sullivan, and fourth to the 41 of Chris Green. Awaits their arrival at the front straightaway. Crum on the inside, Williams on the outside. Middle to the middle, we got a green. Williams to lead lap number 1. Clark falls in the second, Ryan in the third. Single file so far, no challenge. Win number 4 of the 97 season goes out to the number 93 out of Merced, Stephen Williams. Running second, the 25 of Scott Clark. Third to the 15 of Ken Rhines, and fourth to the 49 of David Goodwill. And we get them slowed down, rode down, lined up. Looks like the number 4, Buck Portage, takes the inside pole. The 72 of Cassie Payne next to him. Then the 10 of Garrett Andrews. And the 24 of Greg Bennett. Then we got the 1 of Chuck Gurney, the 41 of Brian Jorgensen, the 14 of Barry Freeze, and the 15 of Tammy Wright. 8 cars for 8 laps, 250. Heat race, lights out, flagman looking off the corner. We got a green, winner gone. Cassie Payne at the front. Gurney makes the move to take over the 4th position. Payne, Andrews, the top 2. Then Bennett, then Gurney. Picking up heat win number 2 of the season, the number 72, Cassie Payne. Running second in car number 10, Garrett Andrews. Third to the number 24 ride of Greg Dennett, and fourth to the number 1, Chuck Gurney Jr. I would like to draw your attention on the front straightaway. Ladies and gentlemen, the favorite time of the year, at least for me, it's magic number time. Once again, the number 1 car on the front straightaway, sponsored by Lawson Rock and Oil, Creative Signs and Designs, Bowers Performance, Red Line Oil, Ultra Shield, Korea Shocks, Performance Racing Industries, and Fuel Safe Fuel Cells. The 1997 stats to date for that car: 6 fast times, 5 heat wins, 4 dash wins, count them, 9 main wins, 14 of 17 main event top 5 finishes to date, and 32 overall top finishes. The gentleman behind the wheel is the 1996 Division Rookie of the Year and the 1996 defending champion for the division. It's a Honda-powered Wrexham chassis. For the second straight year, at 15 years of age, out of Livermore, I proudly present to you the 1997 250 Modified Division track champion, Chuck Gurney Jr. They'll give young Chuck the checkered flag, and he gets his victory lap. Believe me when I tell you, it is hard enough to get one championship in a career. Picking up back-to-back is an accomplishment in itself. And he said, I'm going to unload one time. I'm going to get all the dust out of your checkered flag. One more time, your brand new 1997 250 Modified Division track champion, Chuck Gurney Jr. We'll go around the back side of them one time. Instead of starting at the back, we'll start at the front. Let's go up there with the number 33. Sponsored by J. Milan Company, Milano Paving, KMD Racing. A rookie out of Stockton, David Johnson. The number 3, sponsored by Oakley Stern Drive, Oakley Cleaners, Pro Motorsports. A rookie out of Oakley, Travis Chadwick. Looks like the 92, sponsored by Conley's Locksmith, the Auto Stop, American Home Mortgage, Right Way Cleaners and Sidelines. Another rookie out of Stockton, Kathy Blackwell. The number 41, sponsored by Green Racing, Do-All Fabrication, and Houston Cycle, second-year competitor out of Riverbank, Chris Green. The number 17, sponsored by DeCarlo's Auto Repair and Busby Motorsports, second-year competitor, fourth in points out of Martinez, Nick DeCarlo. Looks like the 83 next in line, sponsored by Oakley Stern Drive, Oakley Cleaners and Pro Motorsports, now second in points, his third season out of Oakley, Kellen Chadwick. The number 45, sponsored by the Body Shop, Citywide Tow, TLC Construction, and Ken's Glass. Your rookie in this division out of Campo, he's fifth in points, Jeff Sullivan. There's the 93, sponsored by GB Industrial Spray, 99 Recyclers, the White House, Manteca Service Center, McSperrin Auto Glass, tin and t-shirts, janitorial services of Manteca, professional appliance installers, and Maxi Lube of Fresno, a rookie out of Manteca, James Carpenter. The number 30 riding back there, sponsored by the Screen Shop, Tracy Chevrolet, Almond Valley Chiropractic, Vernon Transportation Company, and Cabral Western Motors. His second season, he's the point leader out of Ripon, Brandon Carey. The 0, sponsored by Stockton Auto Supply, Thrill Kill Auto Service. His fourth season, dropped to third in points last week out of Stockton, Michael Brooks Jr. Towards the back, the number 73, sponsored by Alta Fence, Busby Motorsports, Amelco Electric, Salini Body Shop, and Safeway 902 out of Martinez, Darrell King. All the way to the back, our newest member here tonight for the first time, the number 7 out of the big city of Anta. Welcome, Nick Miller. Looks like I got them all, I think. We got a green. And a restart, just that quick. Looking them over, shows them the green, they're gone. Whoa, look out. Everybody's still running. Nope, the 0's dead in the water over there. Yellow flag is out. Too many people in the wrong place at the wrong time brings out that yellow. It got crowded over there in turn number 1. All right, lights out. Black man's looking. Shows them the green. They're off and running. Johnson at the front, DeCarlo in the second, Chadwick up to third. Top 3 pulling away. By the lap traffic. They're gone one more time. Chadwick right on DeCarlo's bumper. Looking to the outside. Don't know if he's got enough to get by him there or not. And they move to the inside of the number 7. And a crowd coming at him from the back. Everybody spits around him. And the 83 of Chadwick with a problem over in turn number 4. And a checkered yellow, I believe, on lap number 13 gives the win for the first time in his racing career to the Martinez driver of number 17, Nick DeCarlo. Running second at the checkered yellow, the 41 of Chris Green, and hold for a minute for a check with scoring. And we have our 600 multi-divisions back out for their trophy dash. Back of the pack inside, I believe, is the number 25. Your incoming point leader looking for his first championship in the 600 division out of Livermore now. That is Scott Clark. Next to him in the 49, and picked up his 5th straight fast time tonight. And his 9th of the season. Both of them now become new standards in the division. Out of Napa, the good dentist, David Goodwill. On the outside front row, the number 15. Glad to see him back in action here at Delta this year. That's Ken Rhines. Inside front row, pole position, the number 93, second in points, and trying hard to catch the number 25 of Clark. Out of the big city of Merced, that is young Stephen Williams. Your top car of DeCarlo, the 41 of Green, the 33 of Johnson, 92 of Blackwell, 30 of Carey. That is now official. Lights out, coming around, looking him over. He shows him the green. 600 dash underway. Well, Lottie B, nothing changed. Exactly the way they started was exactly the way they finished. The 93 of Stephen Williams takes the dash win, the 15 of Ryan second, the 25 of Clark third, and the 49 of Goodwill runs fourth. That means Mr. Clark will have to wait one more week to see if he can break that record for dash wins in a season. .250 modified division out for their trophy dash. Outside back row, the number 15, picking up a new track record just a week or so ago. Hails out of Fremont. She goes fast. That's Tammy Wright. Next to her in the 14 car, he picked up the Rookie of the Year a couple weeks back out of Pleasanton, Barry Prees Jr. Outside front row with a brand new car, second week in action, and it performed beautiful last week. So let's see where it goes this week. Out of Pleasanton, the number 41, Brian Jorgensen. And on the pole, that's a good place to do what he's got to do. The number 1 car has 4 dash wins for the season. Rick Fauser holds the record with 5. He's got a chance to tie it tonight. Your incoming point leader your defending champion, and your brand new 97 champion out of Livermore, Chuck Gurney Jr. One more time, into the corner they come. Lead on a green. And Gurney with a clear cut lead on lap number 1. White flag. Tying that all-time season mark of 5 wins for 1 year, the number 1 Chuck Gurney Jr. Second to the 41 of Brian Jorgensen, third to the 14 Barry Freeze Jr., and fourth to the 15 Tammy Wright. Looks like the outside back row occupied by the current track record holder. In fact, the man who has the most fast times of anybody in this division forever and ever out of Stockton, Don Kennedy. Inside from him, a dash winner already this year and last week's feature winner out of the big town of French Camp, our promoter, number 66, Pete Paulson. On the outside front row, second in points and trying hard to gain every he can out of Stockton, the number 58, Fred Clement. Front row, the number 71, our newly crowned Rookie of the Year in this division, hailing from Stockton, Scott Gilligan. Lights out, flag man's looking. Into 3, off of 4, shows in the green, we're gone. And Clement off in front. Scott Gilligan runs second. Gilligan gets a little loose. Right flag. Picking him up, putting him down, winning his third dash of the 97 season, the number 58 out of Stockton, Fred Clement. In second, the number 71 of Scott Gilligan, followed by the 66, Pete Paulson, and the 21, Don Kennedy. And the mini stock dash formed up for you. The number 61 at the back, the defending champion and the current point leader out of Manteca, Guy Gabor. Next to him in the number 10, he is currently tied with 5 dash wins for the season. Tonight can break that tie. At least he's made the dash so far. The number 10, Angelo Carollo. Somebody knows him. Oh, now wait a minute. We're gonna get screamed in my ear, I can tell. Inside front row, fooled you, didn't I? Inside front row, the number 52 out of Manteca. That's Mr. Soyset, first name Mike. Should I announce this outside car or just let it go? Oh, they're awful quiet. No, that's Uncle Joe. That's Uncle Joe. I didn't mess up, I just haven't announced him. Boy, have I got a pack of them. Outside front row, car number 7. Out of the big city of Escalon, get ready, Joe Capra. Oh, my ear hurts. Thought I could fool them, but they cheered for Mike Soyseth too, so what's the difference? And it's basically going to boil down to what happens on that front row. If the 52 car, he was in the top 5 fast, so the car seems to be running. If he scoots, the 10 will go with him. If he lags and the 7 goes by, it'll bury the 10 car. So Corolla looking to break that tie. We'll see what happens. We got a green. Uh-oh, hang on. And a restart. '52 is Soyseth. Gets a little bit high over there into 1 and 2. Locks up with the 7, both up with a soft slide. No major damage off the wall, it looks like, with either one of them. But the restart flag should put the 10 car on the inside front row, the 61 next to him, and then the 52 and the 7 go to the back of the pack as being involved in the restart condition. That changes the complexion. Angelo Corolla once again tied with 5 dash wins for the season. That tie is reflected against Mike Brooks Sr. when he ran in the division in 1990 and 91, and Keith Motor also had 5 in 1 year. Tony's been stuck on 5 for about 5 or 6 weeks too, so he's got tonight plus 2 more. This is going to be the best shot he's got to get it right here. I'll guarantee you a pole position start from the 61 of Gabor right there. We got a green. Corolla slides a little high, shuts the door in time. Gabor drops in behind. Slides high once again. Gabor looks able to get it back down in time. Off of turn 4, white flag in his face. Half a lap to go. And the checkered waves. Finally breaks that tie. The number 10 out of the big town of Lathrop. Angelo Corolla now picks up that record of 6 dash wins for the season. He can get out and have a look right now. Finishing second, the 61, Guy Gabor. Third to the 52, Mike Soyseth at the line. And then the 7 of Uncle Joe Kimbrough. Mini stock division, back of the pack, the number 92 out of Salida, Carrie Hahn. Moving forward in the number 96, driving it tonight out of Stockton, the Cookie Monster, Don Cook. Upside of him, the number 32 out of Banta, Matt Borges. Next row inside, the number 41, back for the first time in about 3 years out of Escalon, Chuck Connor. Outside, number 22 out of Stockton, Johnny Crawford. Front row outside pole position, number 23 out of Stockton, Virginia Patterson. On the pole next to her, the number 49 out of Lodi, Larry Bowles. Heat number 1, mini stock. Slow and easy down the back straightaway. 8 laps worth of heat race about to unfold. Lights out. Mark Vincelet looking him over at the flag stand. We got a green. Whoa, hang on, hang on. That's Gorgeous up on that wall. Looks like he's okay. Larry Moll's making a fast trip to the back of the pack. Gotten everybody's way there for a minute. Don Cook looking like he wants to shorten the racetrack, running on the inside curve. That'll get him in trouble with the officials. He's run up too long. Virginia Patterson in control of the lead. Virginia up on that back wall. I think we're going to get a yellow. We sure are. Virginia not only got her wheels up on that wall, she got a hunk of the cardboard to go with it. Lights out. Flagman's looking. Slow and easy into 3. Shows him the green. And Virginia is going to fight him back down that back straightaway. Shows in his face. Chuck Connor takes him around into turn 1 and 2. Well, I guess there's no rust in that boy's body. After about 3-year layoff, the 41 of Chuck Connor comes right back out here, scores his heat win. Second place, the 23, Virginia Patterson. Third to the 32 of Matt Borges. Fourth to the 22 of Johnny Crawford. Looks like we got a full complement out there. Back in the pack, number 61, Guy Gabor. Inside, the number 10, Angelo Carollo. Upside of that, the number 7, Joe Cambra. Then the number 52, Mike Soyset. The 45 of Ken Beck. Under him, the number 60, Mark Borges. Front row, the number 79, Casey Tinnen. And the number 33, Darwin Davis. Alrighty, Flagman's got the light out. Green flag hidden behind his back. Keeping it a secret. RPMs come up as they come into turn 3. He shows them the green quick this time. Off the corner they go, side by side. Davis gets out in front. Borges goes with him. Dragging on that 50. front straightaway. Darwin Davis still in charge. Borges second, Carollo third. Top three running away at this point. And we get a yellow. And the 52, Soyset, does not see or ignores that black flag, and after that does lose that front bumper, and they run over it, and I guarantee you that is stuck in the clay. Watch him go back there and grunt, getting that puppy out of there. Hey, you pull it on your end. You pull on your end. There we go. Hey, come out finally. Lights out one more time. Flagman's looking. 5 down, 3 to go. Shows them the green, so go get them, guys. Carollo and Davis side by side, making a battle. Flag, final time around. It's going to be close. Carollo sliding out with a little bit of an advantage. Wow, that was a close one. Looked like the win went to the number 10, Angelo Carollo, followed by the 33 of Darwin Davis, the 60 of Mark Borges, and the 61 of Guy Gabor. Sportsman division lined up for their heat race, minus one car at this point, not sure where it's at. Back of the pack, the number 21, your current record holder for this division out of Stockton, Don Kennedy. Number 01 out of Stockton, Larry Mears. The number 58, second in points out of Stockton, Fred Clement. Outside front row, your point leader, defending champion out of Stockton, the 0, Mike Brooks, senior. And on the inside pole position, the number 71, your rookie of the year for 97, Scott Gilligan. Only car missing, the 66 out of French Camp, our promoter, Pete Paulson. Lights out, black man looks at him. Shooting that green. And Brooks comes around to take the point, lap number 1. Gilligan and Clement, your top 3. Picking up his 7th heat win of the year and 14th of his career, the number 0 out of Stockton, Mike Brooks Sr. Second to the 71 of Scott Gilligan, third to the 21 of Kennedy, and fourth to the 01 of Mears. Oh, I see how they're going to do it. They have trouble finding a trophy girl tonight, so they just go from themselves. We got the number 92 box stock driver, Kathy Blackwell, is going to stand in and do the trophy girl duties for her fellow members in the box stock division. And if the pattern follows, she should be at the third place man, which would be number 33 out of the big city of Stockton, David Johnson. David gets his medallion around his neck as the video camera cranks out a yard or two of film. All right, Kathy should get another bullet in the chamber. She'll swing around the other side of the podium to move up to the second place finisher. That would be the number 41 driver out of Riverbank, Chris Green. Video forever. Alrighty, up to the top rung of the ladder, so to speak. Your winner here for the very first time in his career picks up his feature win, the number 17 out of Martinez, Nick DiCarlo. And his cart in front of the stand, representative of the winner. And Kathy's going to go right on down the line. She said, heck, I'm here. Might as well just handle it all. Swing her right around there to the 250 modified division winner. That's the number 1 ride who just claimed the championship earlier tonight. Out of the big city of Livermore, Chuck Gurney Jr. Dash win number 5 for him this year. She's taller than he is. And we move right around to the next one. That's the number 93 in the 600 division. Out of the city of Merced, number 93, Stephen Williams. Picks up dash win number 3 for the 1997 season. He moves over to the sportsman division, to the car number 58. Dash win number 3 here also, the number 58 driver, Fred Clement. Second in points with 3 races to go. And our final recipient in the number 10, the mini stock, picks up dash win number 6 and more importantly breaks the all-time record for the number of dash wins in a single season. He's been waiting about 5 weeks to pick up dash number 6 out of the big city of Lathrop, Angelo Carollo. For those of you that don't know, he is the nephew of Tony Carollo. And if you associate names with racing, Tony Carollo was an absolute killer in racing. One of the top 5 all-time 50-year history drivers at Stockton 99 Speedway. Jump back to the number 14, sponsored by Victory Lane Auto Sales and Truck Rental, Bowers Performance, Precise Tool and Die, Mud Off Mud Repellent Spray, Universal Polishing, and Jim's Custom Auto Upholstery. Your 1997 Rookie of the Year, second in season points out of Pleasanton, Barry Prees Jr. Let's go up to number 15, sponsored by Tometric Specialties Incorporated, Creative Signs and Designs, The Wax Shop, Ace Fabrication, Right Way Flooring, Dorso's Auto Repair, and Fremont Swim School. Out of Fremont, in her second year, track record holder number 15, Tammy Wright. Move inside to number 1, sponsored by Lawson Rock and Oil, Creative Signs and Design, Bowers Performance, Red Line Oil, Ultra Shield, Korea Shocks, Performance Racing Industries, and Fuel Safe Fuel Cells. Your newly crowned 250 Modified Division Track Champion out of Livermore, Chuck Gurney Jr. Right under the flag stand. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate that. Number 41, sponsored by Mac Tools and a brand new ride. Second year out of Pleasanton, Brian Jorgensen. Move up to number 24, sponsored by Yaki Motorsports, Eddie Sanders Racing, Golden State Trucking, Team Losi, 3D Racing, and Gary's Hardwood Floors. Fifth in points out of Fremont, Greg Dennett. Inside to number 10, sponsored by Cardinal Roofing, Eddie Sanders Racing, Wine Country Sanitation, Ken and Tonitz Incorporated, Reflective Finish, and R&J Honda. Fourth in points out of Napa, Garrett Andrews. Outside, front row, number 72, sponsored by Pitterich Cycle, Design Solutions, Graphics by Artec, Ernie's Body Shop, Tompkins Electric, QRC, All-Star Awards, S&T Racing, Kenny Pereira Racing, and especially Tobacco Free Challenge. Out of Elk Grove, her second year, but yet a rookie here, Cassie Thane. Inside, front row, the number 4, sponsored by Power Saw and Tool and Bay Plastering. Currently third in points out of Castro Valley, Buck Botosh. We got him. 250 Modified Main Event about to get you going. Lights out, coming around. We got a green. Whoa, hang on, hang on, hang on. Red flag. Greg Bennett, number 24 out of Fremont, gets mixed up in the action over there. Gets it dirty side up over number 2. All right, lights out once again. Botosh and Maine on the front, coming around, picking up the car. We got a green. Cassie Thane up in front. Jared Andrews second. Rowan of Gurney slides into the third spot. Up into that press slot after that rollover. That's doing good. Cassie Thane still in front. Jared Andrews doesn't look like he's closing in on the leader. And the one of Gurney seems to be pretty much in line. Potage stalled over here in turn number 4. Picking up the speed once again. We got a green this time around. And Dennis loops it out off of turn number 2. That'll bring a yellow this time around. Completed, remains at 13 down. The speed, 2-3, off of 4. Green is out. Yellow once again. Excellent parking job over there, turn number 2. Looks like we're ready to get back at it. Lights out. Picking up the speed. 5 cars left. 13 laps down. Green flag rose. Still the lead. Gurney second. White in third. We got a spin. That'll bring a yellow. Solo spin out over there for the number 41, Brian Jorgensen, in turn number 2. Lights out. Coming around.